Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to Riverside Farms. So yeah, it's just after 2 in the afternoon. We've got our first load of onions from the big field, and we aren't going to Angry Mill Grains. We are going to, and actually not, I forget, we'll check. We're going to Jay's Milling, who pipped Angry Mill Grains by a small but not inconsiderable amount, extra £20 per 1,000 litres when you've got 250,000 litres is worth having, I think. So that's where we're going. Right, okay, not been here before, so this is nice. Right, just wait for that to come up. Excellent. So yeah, loads to do. We've got all sorts of different things actually set up and ready. So as I said in the end of the last episode, I've done headlands around the onion field. I filled up the trailer, but the harvester is now full again, and sat waiting to unload. So we'll quickly do that, get that started. I've also done a shed load of calling, forage harvesting, chaffing, whatever you want to call it. And I just realised something. Apologies, give me a second. Can't wait for that car to go past. That's better. Yep, I've done at least one more load and the trailer is full again. I think it may have only been one load, but I've done a load anyway. And the trailer is full again. So that also now needs emptying, putting into the bunker silo. I've got a planter ready to go. I've got a seeder ready to go. And it did occur to me actually that what we probably want to do is get a seeder on the big carrot field as well. So we might need to do that. The trailer for the wool is full again. So yeah, it was busy. It was very busy. I did say we'd feed the animals as well, actually. We'd better do that, because I haven't done that for a few episodes, so we'll do that too. But we'll go get those workers started on all of their jobs, and then we can do that. Hang on, here we go. This is where we go in. And so still busy, very busy, lots to do. But yeah, hopefully we've hit the money a little bit over the last few days with all getting bits of machinery for obviously the forage harvesting that we've been doing, the tree devouring we've been doing, whatever you want to call it. Tree crushing almost. Money dipped significantly, but with the onion harvest coming in, and obviously we'll have silage to sell, at least some of it, when all this forage harvesting is done. So we should be able to make it back. It should be fine. Right, just spin around here. Oh, where am I going? Wrong field. Oh, automatic. Look at that. Okay. I'll see you at the onion field, shall I? Okay. So here we go. As you can see, made some progress. Still quite a lot to do though, but I still think that the onion yield feels like it's going to be lower than, okay, not sure why we've not. Did I miss? Oh. Sort of, but you wouldn't have thought so, really. The onion field feels like it's going to be a little bit lower than carrots. But equally, that was our first load, plus now nearly another fifth. Hard to tell, to be honest. It's a slightly different shaped field because we've got the farm in front of the farm space in front of us that we took the trees out of. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Kind of hard to tell. I think it is a bigger field. But I don't know if that is folding in. I wouldn't swear to it. I wouldn't swear to anything. This is a family shape. Right. Okay. So let's get the old Mr. Worker going, and we'll leave him to it. Not really enough space to turn. That's okay, that'll do. So yeah, because it's got this sort of L shape in the field as well, so actually the field does get longer from this point. That might be actually why it was going, you know, it was doing more rows. I'm not sure, because it still feels like it was doing a lot more than we were per row, a lot more rows than we were with the carrot from just that little chunk off the ends, woof. But we'll see once he gets down there, maybe we'll be able to figure that out. But anyway, without further ado, let's go back to the farm and see what needs doing. Well, that wasn't so straight, was it? I thought we'd come and empty this first, actually, then we can get the forage harvester back on, we'll get at least another load out of it. As I mentioned, I might start doing an episode per day, just to, just because, A, speed up a little bit, progress-wise, in terms of videos, but also, just because a lot of the stuff that's going to be over the next few days is going to get a little bit repetitive. And things like harvesting and stuff like that, we can still capture. We might vary a little bit, but we'll see how we do. But I mean, a lot of this episode, I apologise now, will just be starting jobs and leaving work because there's so much that needs doing. It's funny, I mean, growth is on slow, right? I'll try and remember to switch it off before, you know, overnight. We don't have that many fields. And I've switched, what's it called, the crop thingy, withering off. I switched withering off, and yet still, it feels a little bit rushed. There's so many jobs to do, and we don't have that many fields. It feels a bit nuts, really. You know, compared to the rather relaxed, you know, way that you play in seasons, which unfortunately I can't do all of my maps because it would just take too long to get anywhere. It just, you know, it's kind of crazy, actually. But to do anything other than just turning your fields over, you know, you feel either rushed or you have to leave stuff a lot longer than you perhaps would, you know. That's fine. It is what it is. Right. We missed a worker on that. We'll run through this hedge here. Run across the track. Shame it wasn't quite enough space top and bottom, but there'll just be a little strip for me to do later on. And let's get the corn in here. Good jumping. I put chunky tyres back on the fence. Took the narrows off for now. So let's get this going as well, and we can go sort out the animals, which are getting slightly desperate. But I'm not sure I've ever left animals to get that bad, everything in the red. It's very unlike me. But I think there's just so much to do. Right, I'm going to do the edge because it's a slightly off-line field, if you see what I mean, in terms of the way that the worker will work. So let's get it up to the top. We'll not worry about top and bottom. I can finish that off anytime. I'm not going to worry about doing a full headland or anything like that. Let's get some lights on for this dark corner. Yeah, we can just leave him to it a little bit. I might do a little bit along the top edge. Actually, you know what, we're here. And it's quite a funny shape. Rather unorthodox. There we go. But bonus that it is a little unorthodox, because it means that by the time I filled in this patch, there'll be a longer stretch for the worker to do. There we go. He should be able to keep up with it. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it should be about right. Okay, a little bit too much overlap, but never mind, not to worry. There we go, leave him to that. Him, her. Him. Okay. Never tell. Hang on, what? Already? Oh my goodness. Oh, that'll be the corn harvester. Yeah, the trailer's a bit small for doing corn harvesting, to be fair, but I ummed and ahed about getting another 250,000 litre trailer, but I've been spending so much money recently. Right, that's that one. We'll come back to some of this stuff later. I just really want to get the animals sorted out during the video. But if there's video time later on, then we'll come back to it. So I'll do the same here. Oh, I did think actually. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Okay. Then actually this one we need to get out of the way, to be honest, because I suddenly remembered. We've got a shed load of slurry and actually quite a bit of manure. So what we'll do is just move that out of the way for a minute. And we have actually got a slurry tanker. So I think we should put slurry on this field, because both of these fields need 2 levels fertilisation, right? Pretty sure. I'm just adding to the complexity of all of the stuff that I need to do, but I just thought it'd be fun to do. Yeah, we do. Okay. That could be a job for later on, and that's something we can definitely do. Let me think, actually. So I'll need a tractor anyway, and it seems a little excessive to use the class. I've probably done with taking the Fendt really, but never mind. So let's go get the cows fed, strawed, and watered and cleaned up, and then we'll go do the same for the sheep. And actually, you know what, the water thing's here. Oh, please tell me I've left water in it. Please tell me I've left water in it. Oh, it's empty. Oh, that's unfortunate. How desperate is the water situation? Yeah. It's not silly. I might do that off screen. It's quite a run to go get the water. So I might do that off screen. I could even... I've got workers finishing off all over the place. You know what? We'll ignore them. So how about I get started on this? We'll start with the straw. And I'll go get rid of the worker, and I will do some more of that corn, probably off screen at this rate. So I might do tomorrow morning mostly off screen, or just record short bits of it and contribute it to a larger video covering more time, as I said. Right, I'll see you in a minute. Right, slight change of plans. So, slightly bizarrely, what am I doing? It was the carrot harvester that was full. I can't empty it. It will not let me empty the carrot harvester into the trailer. I don't know why, so I've left it. And I'll have to figure that out. Maybe I'll need to unload what was already in there from the trailer and it'll pick it up. I don't understand. So something's gone wrong somewhere. A little bit annoying. I have just placed a standpipe So actually we can do the water. I just figured actually, you know what, for the tiny little, I know the water's free, but standpipe costs like 1,500 put in and then the water's free anyway. So I'll just put that in for speed, efficiency. We've been to the lake once, so this time we'll do it differently. That was all. No, you're not getting out, Mr. Cow. Mrs. Cow, sorry, obviously. But yeah, the porridge harvest is all done. It surprised me, yeah. So it was the onion harvest that was full, which I wasn't expecting. Now I have, of course, realised I could play at times one, but if I did that, to be honest, I'd never get anywhere. And whilst, you know, I've got lots of jobs to do right now, some of these are only urgent because I want the crops planted so that we can get them, you know, they can be ready to harvest over the next few days. We do have still like 4 days or so to TMR, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't realise we didn't have any. Right, fine. In that case, I'll put some hay in here for the sheep. And we'll mix some TMR. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Yeah, because we're waiting for the compost, so this time. Here we go. I suspect that will be plenty. So just put this over here out of the way a minute. Fortunately, we've got our loading wagon. And actually, anyway, the next thing we should do is clean up the feed area before we feed them. Actually, I guess that doesn't matter that much. Does it? Actually, does it? Actually, no, it doesn't, because we'll take because it's what you get back is silage, and we'll put that straight back in the silo rather than in the food trough, because I forgot to do that last time. Right. What volume are we talking about here? Yeah, good question. Still don't know. What are we talking? Nearly 30,000 litres, so $12 of each and the rest of straw, perhaps. Oh. There we go. Lovely. Is that muck on the floor outside of the feed area? Oh, these are very messy cows. How are we doing? Straw's all good. Wow, it's going to take all of that and then some. Look at that. Base game, see? Jeez, okay. Do that again. Doesn't take long. Quick job. So it actually kind of looks like today's going to be mostly about the animals, but that's okay. But yeah, because we've got like 5 days to wait for the compost, so it's fine. I mean, for as long as the silage is done by the sort of the day before that's due to finish, it's fine. It's not a problem at all, in fact. So again, 12 of that, thereabouts. 12 of that. Actually a little bit less. Just use a bit more straw because we've got tons of it. Lovely. Good going. not coming up with the trigger? Oh, right, I think trigger's a bit... Oh, there it did. Yeah, trigger's a bit... Ah, sorry. Trigger's a bit further across, that's why. There we go. That be enough? No. But it'll sure do for now, so I'll need to do some more TMR. Again, you see, so there's lots of little jobs that I can do, and I'll just spread out, you know, that I won't keep doing. I say that it's going to get a bit repetitive. I quite happily do this on screen because I've done it for a while. But, and likewise, you know, I'm going to put some water in the water trough here, but I'm not going to show you then, you know, me taking the water all the way over to the, and I'll, you know, the sheep, maybe I'll do the sheep off screen, or we'll just take their hay. Actually, we'll need to clean up their feed area first. Let's get the water. Or at least the water tanker. Anyway. I didn't see a notification, but I'm assuming the forage harvester's full, right? Must be. I must have missed it. There we go. Now I might question where I put that, actually, given where I placed the header for the harvester, and I'm using quite a big tractor, but never mind. There we go, don't need to get too close. We'll manage out there, even with a dolly. How much do they need? Oh, not that much. No need to fill it, not a problem. Right. Really? I'll bet. Is he really? No. No. Oh, but actually, not bad though. That's pretty good. There we go. Because you know, we've got this corn to get planted, we've got the onion harvest to do, we've got the corn forage harvest to do, then we've got to slurry and seed the bigger field, then we've got soybeans to harvest, potatoes to harvest, and then at some point the grass will be ready when we do that again. Actually, to be fair, we'll get most of that done in the next few days. Not a problem. Which is why I don't really see the point in slowing time down to ×1. I could just keep turning over the fields, but frankly, it's fine. You know, there's no particular need to, and I do want to get on with other things as well. I still enjoy doing what I'm doing here. It's kind of fun. Look at this Lady Sadie proving her worth again. Because she's actually got a tow hook on the back, so we can do the water at the same time. How awesome is that? I just thought while I was filling up the tank, I wonder if... Yep. So we've cleaned up the cow area, that's all done, put the silage in the silo. And yeah, just thought we'd come out here, sort out the sheep, and then we'll go get the hay, and everyone's done and happy. There we go, lower that down. I'm going to disconnect the water shredder a second because I will need to reverse and I don't want to muck it up. Oh, so the water trailer's not quite full. I found I couldn't position it quite in a place in the, there we go, in the shed where it would automatically load up. So I've sort of got it out the way a little bit. But actually it looks like there's probably enough there now to at least nearly fill it, if not completely fill it. You know what, I'm tempted to leave Sadie down here with the water, and then the next time the sheep need sorting out, she's here ready, and we can top up their water at the same time, which is worth doing. And I'll nip back to the farm and get the hay. Right, light is dropping a little bit. Start to get a little bit darker. Evening is drawing in, but we'll go sort the sheep out. And then I need to think about order a little bit, what needs doing next. We'll definitely want to get this first corn field done, though, to be fair, it's not urgent. And try and want to figure out what's up with the onion harvest and why it won't empty into the trailer. So that might mean I need to take a bit of a trip to empty the onions, sell the onions that are in there already. I don't really know, to be honest, what's going on with that. But yeah. And then after that, actually, I think the next thing to do will probably be to get the slurry trailer and get this field here slurried, and then actually get fertilizer in the big spreader and go and fertilize the carrot field so that's ready for seeding. I need to think, actually, I don't think, have I missed the spot? Really? Nah, really? Oh yeah, I'm quite a long way away. I get that now. Oh, mess already. These sheep are really messy. Yeah, because I think the seeder I was going to use, where am I going? Seeders. I was going to use one of the bigger ones from the, yeah, I was going to use one of the bigger ones from the Cavernan pack. Yeah, probably this one, right? Or I could go for a horse 12 meter. Doesn't take fertilizer. I suppose if I went for the horse one, it does. What are the leasing costs like? 6,000 leasing cost. Ooh, I really want to use this one though. Tell you what, for the job that I'm doing, this one makes way more sense. Actually, it's fertilizer and seed. It's got a 10,000 litre tank capacity, which I could expand with the front hopper for seed at least. It's cheaper, you know, and the same width. All right, it uses more horsepower, but that's fine. I can put the I'll put the class on it. It's not a problem. Yeah, I might actually get that one then. So maybe we'll get that done as well across the next episode. There we go. So the sheep should be now all good. Yeah, already they're looking a bit mucky. The cows could do a bit more TMR, so I might mix some more TMR just to keep us going. And there we go. So yeah, so we'll do, yeah, it might make sense, because then I don't need to worry about doing solid fertilizer. I mean, I could do it, it's not a problem. It's just an extra trip with another piece of machinery. Because if I can do it with the seeder all in, it kind of makes sense. And if they need topping up, I can always use the hopper, one of the hoppers, you know. But yeah, so I'll carry on with some odd jobs, and I say I'll depending on what needs doing when, I may sort of do sporadic bits of recording on jobs tomorrow and sort of spread it across most of or part of the day, rather than trying to do here's half a day of work, you know, which is what I have been doing. So we'll just see how that goes, I guess. But yeah, either way, I'll see you then, no matter what way it turns out. But thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. And until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.